Hey everyone, it's David here. As you can see, something has changed in my Minecraft game. They're called shaders, and they're beautiful. They make everything look amazing. Today's video is a trial run, a proof of concept for myself. About almost 2 years ago, I asked the question, can I make Minecraft movies? Like, record movies in Minecraft? And I was told by many people, no, of course not, that's silly. But this, as I said, is a proof of concept. And I've got a few other things I need to iron out, other problems and challenges. But the short that I'm about to show you illustrates, at least I hope you agree with me, that there is potential. So, I hope you enjoy this as much as I enjoyed finishing it. So, what did you think of that? I'm quite proud of it. It took me nearly 3 days to film and edit and everything. But the shaders really do make my city look beautiful. And the lighting and shadows, and it's just beautiful. So, from here on, I'm going to head towards the goal of making movies in my writing universe. So making movies of my books, or short films of my books, depending on the degree to which I can do these things. Currently, my goal is to do short films, to do shorts, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Just because there's a lot I can't do in Minecraft. For example, you see facial expressions? There are no facial expressions. You can get a little bit of, dun 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 and oops, oops, some body language, but you can't get any facial expressions. And some of the other problems are, I play by myself. It's just me, which is fine. I actually like playing Minecraft this way. Grief is, well, obviously, they create grief. But I have a solution, sort of, to the not being able to have any more characters than me. And I'm not going to be doing a lot of stories about, the only person in the world. I'm going to need characters. But there's a number of mods, actually, that I can use. I'm not wanting to change anything that specifically changes the gameplay of the game. Like, shaders make it look pretty, but it's still Minecraft. And so are these two main mods that I'm going to be using. One is, these are armor stands. This is there it is. That's the normal state of an armor stand. You put armor on it to go, Nina, I've got netherite armor. Or somewhere to put it if you use different kinds of armor when you're playing in different areas of, if you go to the nether, you're going to need fireproof stuff. If you're going to be going underground, you're going to probably need, impact-proof stuff. So in the normal game, that's what it does. In Bedrock, apparently, if you attach a redstone circuit to it, it dances, but we don't do that in Java, which is a bit of a shame. That would be so much fun, just to watch. You set up on the corner, and it can be, a mime or something on a street corner. But this mod makes it so you can position your armor stands into different... You can put them anywhere, hold them. There's so much you can do. If you actually go on YouTube and look at all the things that people can do with armor stands, Zombie Cleo being one of them, she does the most amazing, gobsmacking things with these things. But I want to use them as players, as stand-in players. So the mod for the armor stands is one of them. And as you can see, these armor stands are wearing my head. See? My head. And this is because of another mod, which is player heads. So when it's sort of for PvP, player versus player games, you kill another player's character and they drop their head when they die. So it's kind of a trophy. But I thought if I got lots of different heads, which is what this room is, it's not, a serial killer's room. And you can use them to, and clothe them, sort of, so that they can become people. They can be a crowd or other characters. And I'll see if this works. You can't actually... Oh, I'm not in... Damn, now I'm going to have to go up the stairs again. You actually have to kill yourself if you're not playing with other people, because if you jump off and lose all of your health, you just die. You don't drop your head. So what I basically, here's the irony of this whole room, is what I did was I downloaded a skin, a Minecraft skin for my character. That's what you see. That's the skin. And I did this. Whee! Splat. My health goes down, and then I shoot myself. You got to get the distance right. Or it doesn't. There you go. Oop. Oh. Hold on a minute. Alright. When you die, by your own hand or another player's hand, you drop your head. See? There is the head. Actually, I seem to have two heads. Oh, that one's a... Oops. Wandering traders' heads. I do not like wandering traders. So the heads are kind of morbid, but you spend, I think I spent 2 hours collecting all of these, and there's 10 each of all of those, and a couple of extra. That's a trader, not a player head. So this is going to be, I hope, how I can make crowds of people, how I can make other characters. I'm going to have to, I've been searching for different characters, like skins that other people have made that are like my characters, and I can't really find them. I mean, that's the nearest I can to an African American kind of character. I've got Giselle, and I've got the three Yens, Daden, Kasa, and Ketan. That's who this was supposed to be. Ketan is a small person. I just couldn't find any variable, obviously variable race sort of faces. I'm not entirely sure how to make it happen. So I'm going to have to learn also how to use all of the character editor programs once I figure out a base face that I like and I can modify. So that's going to be a heck of a lot of work. The first short is less heads, but probably lots of statues. And I've also got to make the sets in the game. I mean, it's distracting me having things in my inventory. So there's still a lot of work to be done. There is also the other problem of dialogue. Originally in my head, I imagined my characters, my TSU, Time Speaker Universe characters, to mostly have American accents. Not a New Zealand accent. Not to mention I can't do different accents, even if the characters are different. Like Eagle was meant to have my accent, but Hawk is meant to be American. So, and I have to do this all on a zero budget. I do not have money. I'm on welfare, so I don't have much. So I may have to actually, once I get to the point where I can do movies, where I've got the technical skills and the mods mastered and everything storyboarded, to do the movies of my books, I'm probably going to have to fundraise for voice actors, because I can't do the dialogue or accents, or I can, they just won't sound the way I want it to. Or I could just, chill out and just let it be whatever, because if Planet Shadow is real, like if it was real out in the universe, in another part of the galaxy, they're not going to be speaking English anyway, or with New Zealand or American or Canadian or British or whatever accents. They're going to be speaking their own languages. So maybe I just need to chill out and not worry about it. I've been looking into things like background noises, like the first story I want to do, the character's going to be walking through the city, so there'll need to be city sounds, different voices, cars, airplanes, all that sort of backgroundy stuff. And the music that I used for the short that I just did, it took a while to find them, and I had to kind of mash two together at one point, and it was really hard to find the right kind of music. There isn't a lot out there that's free, so I may also have to fundraise for a paid account on a site that does that sort of thing, that supplies you with different kinds of media to use in your posts, in your videos, in whatever. I've been looking at storyblocks. I think it's Storybooks. They have a really good selection, and they seem to be quite interested in diversity. So, but it costs money that I don't have. So I may have to look at doing fundraising eventually. Anyway. But in the short term, I'm going to try and do a bunch of short films, short sequences of story, using the skills that I have, and getting hopefully better with replay mod, because replay mod's a pain in the ass. Replay mod is the camera mod, so it's the view that isn't this or this. Oops, I put on one of the heads. That's hilarious. Actually, I might leave it on. That's just hilarious. Okay, distracted by the wandering trader head. For those that don't know, yes, you can put another player's head on. It is kind of gross, but it's also really funny. What was I saying? I'm basically just going to go with what I've got and see what happens. I've got quite a few short story ideas, and I have a whole city of sets, which I can turn into an actual set with like half an hour's work to put furniture and decoration in, and walls and stuff. So funny looking at that thing. And I'm really excited, and I hope I can keep it up even with my really dodgy health, because it sounds like fun, and Minecraft looks amazing with shaders, and my computer is a lot more awesome than I thought it was. Most people can't run Minecraft and shaders and play it without lag. I only get lag around the tower, and that's because it's a 40-story building with every single room carpeted and lit and with walls and doors in it. So it lags anything. So this has been a really fun time, even if it took practically 3 days to get this all done. 3 days, I mean like 6 to 8 hour days, which is a lot for someone with chronic pain issues to do. Anyway, I shall stop talking now and get excited about plotting the next short. For now, ara ni tasa.